It's a magazine that's large format. It presents comics and graphics and text in the service of people's personal visions. And it's something that I started with Françoise about 1980. Françoise, was it 1980, Raw?
Yeah, the first issue was July 1980.
July 1980. The words raw won't be in black.
Right. Well, she could cut around it.
That's hard. I couldn't do it. I don't think she can.
I can do it.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. One of the objectives for us is to make a work of art where the original is any one of the 12,000 copies, and it's made to be a precious object in a way, but an accessible precious object, not a $500 limited signed and numbered edition. When we did this book, like with a number of the books we've done, there's unusual production values where we did this acetate cover where the black plate is on acetate, and then, well, there's another black plate here, but the red, yellow, and blue plates are printed on a sheet of paper.
This is the first book we ever published, and that was our idea of like a deluxe item. It's newsprint inside, like printed in 2 colors, bound in a piece of cardboard. When I talked to the binder about this, he couldn't believe it, you know. It's like he couldn't understand the cheapness of the material, as this looks like a throwaway. And still, we were doing all of the printing and everything with like this incredible amount of care. So like for him, it was like an experiment to drive him crazy. He didn't think that we had any other purpose in life than to confuse the hell out of him. Because this is the same binder we actually did the bubblegum cards. So he saw us and all our friends, like a crew of 10 people, come over and like pack little bubblegum cards and then staple them in the magazine with a little piece of bubblegum. So he already thought we were a bit bizarre. And then when we did there's one issue where we had a record, and then we asked him to like put the record inside the magazine. Fortunately, this could be done by machine. But the issue after that, we actually, yes, this is the one. This is the same binder again, who saw us tear off the covers. And when I first told him, he thought we were joking. You know, he thought like, this must be, you know, the ultimate thing that they'll never do, because like this is deluxe full color printing on board and whatever. And then when he saw like another crew of people that was taping it back in, but we weren't actually using the same corner. We were passing the corners along. The tearers would throw them in a pile, and then the person taping it in would take it randomly and tape it inside. Then he thought we were like absolutely out of our mind, because as far as he was concerned, to tear it is crazy. To tape it back in doesn't make sense, because why tear it in the first place? But the fact that it wouldn't even be the right corner, that was the end. I mean, that was the last thing.
The response specifically from other artists was great. You know, like they really wanted a place like this to exist. It had nothing to do with making a living, but there's just a need to have a place to publish.